Well, many thanks for joining me. We're with Group Chief Executive of Mashreq Bank, Ahmed Abdelaal. Hello, Mr. Abdelaal. Very
Hi,
lovely to speak to you today. How are you?
same here, all as well.
Great. And best digital bank in the Middle East, I think the second year running. Who knows um, if you can make this multiple years, 3, 4, 5. One of the biggest investors in digital. You've also invested in digital banking and financial services, not just consistently, but also intelligently. So, what in your terms do you think you're getting right at Mashreq Bank, and what do you think over the past year, in your opinion, have been the most significant steps that you've made in digital?
Well, this is the core question. But before delving into that, let me start by saying that the last 18 months were the litmus test for our years of investment, technology, and innovation. And I must say that our ability to dynamically respond and successfully adjust our operating model to meet our people's needs in terms of safety, peace of mind, and also providing them with accessibility to everyday tools from the comfort of their homes have helped us not only to increase efficiency, but most importantly, deliver uninterrupted client experience to a great extent. And the feedback that we've got from the market tells me that we have passed this test with flying colors. I would consider this success the culmination to years of investment in technology and innovation, which is hardwired in Mashreq's DNA. Over the last few years, we have invested and continue to heavily invest in what I call the holy trio of any successful transformation or digital services, which is people, culture, and technology. People is the starting point, ensuring that we onboard the right talent with the right mindset and client centricity attitude, then providing them with the environment that help them thrive. Internally, there is an ongoing and incredibly important focus on reskilling, upskilling, and advancing people, and introducing new roles, particularly linked to technology, like data scientists, digital CX coordinators, DevOps, engineers across the board, across the organization. And this has been going on for quite some time. Then comes the culture, which is the most challenging aspect of the equation. And as you know, it takes time, commitment, and equally significant investment to ensure that people are fully aligned to our agile way of getting things done. Most importantly, ensuring that everything that they do starts, ends with unwavering focus on client experience. We are trying to create a culture that embraces new strategy in the same way that technology companies do. As well as engineering digital experiences that would enable our people to make emotional connections with their customers. You know that this is very important. This is what will lead to more personalized interaction, more personalized experience for both our people and the clients. We strongly believe that without having the right talent, the right culture, whatever you spend on technology becomes irrelevant. Moving to investment in technology, which is the main question that you have asked, our focus for years has been always on creating ecosystems that would enable us to serve our customers based on analytics, AI, real-time insights. So basically, technologies that aims to deliver unmatched client experience. We recognize that our customers' lifestyle are changing at a pace unlike ever before. And there is a growing appetite for digital services, particularly during the pandemic and after the pandemic. Hence, we had to dynamically evolve our approach toward technology and change our way of doing things before and now. Let me elaborate a bit on that, if I may. So, for example, we have embraced Fintechs as partner rather than looking at them as pure competition. And we are actively engaging with many of them to evolve strategic areas of our business, including retail payments, wealth management, credit underwriting, KYC, trade finance, blockchain, supply chain. Let me give you an example. We have played a pivotal role in developing the digital cash platform launched by Emirates Digital Wallet, CLIP, which is a seamless, secure payment platform and it was extremely successful. Our own digital wallet, Mashreq Pay, can also now be used for tap and pay transactions and on local outlets and international outlets, making purchases quickly, much faster, and most importantly, way secured. Another example that I would like to give is our AI-powered chatbots, which allows us to handle millions of customer requests and transactions fast, efficient, and most importantly, at a much lower cost. We have also upgraded our mobile and online banking channels to improve the overall client experience, leading this front in particular on a regional level, where we have our online channels operating at 62% compared to most of the digital providers in the market. Our digital acquisition going up by 65% year on year, 2020 to 2021. FX, for example, 20% up year on year using our digital platforms and digital channels. Let me talk a little bit about digital onboarding. The digital onboarding journeys for CASA, cards, KYC, wealth, adaptation rates at its highest, 90% for most of our newly launched channels, particularly on platforms like Neo and NeoBiz. We have seen 1,800% increase in digital product sales per 1,000 clients year on year. Our branch transformation journey. Branch customers activity 5% lowest in the region at all our branches. As you are aware, or you might be aware, we have reduced our brick and mortar branch network from 34 branches here in UAE to 8 as we speak. We continue to position Mashreq Neo for internet-savvy customers to suit their lifestyles on the go, especially new generation. And we will be introducing very shortly what we call Neo Next, which is targeted at 12 to 18 years old teenagers and above. And we are expanding that as well in throughout the Middle East, starting with Egypt, hopefully very soon. We have introduced NeoBiz, which is a platform, digital banking that is purely targeted at SME. This was done back in 2019. The platform was the first digital banking exclusively for SMEs. And it operates right now 10,000 customers since the launch, and have managed to strike 40 strategic partnerships with free zones and build a complete and comprehensive ecosystem with 25 partners, including Amazon, Zoho, for account opening, all payment solutions. And we continue to evolve this platform. And for us, we think that this is the future. Wholesale banking is not less, and I know that people look at wholesale banking always when it comes to digitization and transformation compared to retail with a pinch of salt, because I mean, banks have invested heavily in retail and maybe have left corporate banking trying to catch up. For us, we are creating a complete ecosystem and scaling our full suite of integrated solution with modern technology in partnership with the largest technology companies. And we are jointly developing corporate banking capabilities that speaks the language of the future, including supply chain, AI, blockchain solutions. For example, I mean, last year we have launched the first blockchain KYC solution in partnership with DIFC and Norblock, which proven to be extremely successful and being right now scaled at nationwide.
Yeah. One more question there, because we've covered a lot there, Mr. Abdelaal. Well, two questions really. So let's just truncate this. But what is the most significant product you are publicly have announced that you're planning to roll out over the next year that will add more context to the digital strategy? And also, is it the long-term plans of scaling up your digital strategy to become what's the next big step for you in terms of, you've mentioned digital, sort of retail banking, business banking, corporate investment banking, but the region after the pandemic is going to really sort of is one of the most vibrant regions in the world. So how do you plan to benefit from that?
Well, I mean, honestly speaking, I think that bankers like me, banks and banking solutions of today are all or borrowed money. What I call borrowed money. At Mashreq, we have realized that banking is being redesigned to fit a world where technology is pervasive and universal. And the only way we could stay relevant for our clients for this future is by creating purpose built experiences for existing and future needs of our clients. For that, our future innovation and investment in digitization are driven by a singular consideration, which is to improve experiences for our customers across the digital landscape. We firmly believe that the future is about developing experiences rather than products and solutions. And for that, we are engaging with many technology partners to develop these experiences. And whenever we engage with those partners, the first thing that we let them know that, or the one clause that we put in all our contracts, which is non-negotiable, is that our clients are in the driving seats. And whatever we are building, innovating is has to be purely for them. Key solutions that we will be focused on, I think the future is Neo and NeoBiz. That's why we will continue pushing those two fronts, not only in UAE, but across our global footprint. These are the solutions that you can scale without having to go through the typical brick and mortar investments. Hence, everything that we are currently doing are focused around augmenting those solutions. And when I say Neo and NeoBiz, it's not only the retail front or the SME, it's the same technologies and approach we are adopting also for wholesale banking, where we are aiming to become a trailblazer for corporate banking digital solution. And we are moving towards an open banking enabled marketplace where we will be providing our clients with the ability to seamlessly integrate with partners and ecosystems here in UAE, across the region, and globally. Because for a corporate client, it's about what kind of accessibility you are giving me through the ecosystem that you are creating to a faster solution and more economical results as well. We will continue to invest in strategic digital fundamentals purely to drive client experiences. And when I say client experiences, not only retail, but also and equally important on the corporate front.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Mr. Abdelaal. Mr. Ahmed Abdelaal, Group CEO of Mashreq Bank, winner of this year's award for Best Digital Bank in the Middle East by Euromoney, telling us how good talent, the right culture, the right strategy, Neo, open banking, key to the future and to the past. Thank you very much, Mr. Abdelaal.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
My pleasure, really.